next morning, Noodle helped Annie pack her things. Then the two of them went downstairs. Well, Annie, this is it. Yeah. What's wrong? Aren't you happy? Your parents have finally come for you. Yeah, but I wonder, what will my life be like with my parents? Will it be as good as my life could have been here? Well, who knows? Warbucks and Grace then entered the room. Good morning, girls. You're up early. I was just helping Annie pack up. Yeah, especially since my parents are coming for me. Just then, there was a knock at the door. I'll get it. Grace went to the door, where standing outside was President Roosevelt and his Secret Service. Mr. Warbucks, President Roosevelt is here to see you. Hello, Mr. President. Surprised to see you this Christmas morning. Yes, and a Merry Christmas to you, Oliver. I just thought I'd stop by as I've been working all night to look into the mystery of Annie's parents, and I have some information to tell her. Interesting. Annie, why don't you see what the President has for you? What is it, Mr. President? Well, Annie, the FBI took a look into your parents, and we learned that your parents are David and Margaret Bennett, who sadly died some time ago. Wait, if those are her parents, then that means I truly am an orphan. I'm terribly sorry, Annie. It's okay. Just then there was another knock at the door. Grace went to answer it, and standing outside were Russell and Murdoch. Hey, we heard there was a Christmas party going on. Is Noodle in? Sure thing. Noodle, your friends are here. Noodle went to the door where she saw them. Murdoch, Russell! She then hugged her two bandmates. Wait, where's Tootie? He's with the orphans. At that moment, Tootie came running in. Hey, kids, follow me! The rest of the orphans then came running with Miss Hannigan not far behind. Hey, you guys, come look at the presents under the tree. All the orphans were looking at what was under the tree when the Mudges came in. Great, it's them. You know them? Yeah, it's Hannigan's brother, Rooster, and his girlfriend, Lily. Should we do something? No, it's okay. Mr. Roosevelt explains everything. Oh, okay. Hello, Merry Christmas. We're here to take Annie and the money, and we'll be on our way. Not so fast, Mr. and Mrs. Mudge, or should I say Rooster and Lily? Warbucks then removed the fake mustache on his face. What? How could this be? We were so close to getting the money. At least I was smart enough to know you were frauds. And if we hadn't seen you talking about your plan to Miss Hannigan, then we wouldn't be the only people who heard everything. Like the money. And wanting to end up on Easy Street. What? How dare you Brits expose me? Annie, help me out. I would, Miss Hannigan, but remember what you taught me? Never tell a lie. The orphans then laugh at this. Men, take them away. The Secret Service then took Hannigan, Rooster, and Lily out of the house. Miss Hannigan is gone. The orphans cheered. And Annie, as my Christmas present to you, I will adopt you. And for the rest of you girls, some of my friends have offered to take all of you in. This is amazing. Oh, but it gets better. For Christmas, the new deal shall help lots of people with finding jobs all over the place. Everyone cheered and clapped. This has got to be the best Christmas for everyone during this time. Hey, Noodle, since Miss Hannigan's gone, you guys can finally go back to England. Huh? What is she talking about? Remember the lie you made up? Oh, right, that. Actually, Annie, how do I explain this? Murdoch, allow me. Annie, we've actually had the power to go home all alone thanks to magic. Yeah, and speaking of magic, I think it's time for us to go. Wait, you're leaving already? We're afraid so, kiddo. Well, okay, we'll miss you guys. We'll miss you all, too. Bye, Annie. Bye, Mr. Warbucks. Bye, Miss Farrell. Bye, President Roosevelt. Bye, girls. Bye, guys. Suddenly, everything started to fade. Then it all went dark until the band was now back in Con Studios and back in their modern-day clothing. Well, I gotta say, not a bad start to our adventure in the book, if you ask me. I just feel bad I spent most of the time with Annie and got to meet so many people while you guys had to keep an eye on Hannigan. Actually, it wasn't too bad. Yeah, those girls were pretty sweet, and taking care of them kind of brought us back to when we used to take care of you, Noodle. Really? Yeah, and yet they say too many kids is hard to handle. Well, I'll say this, I'm lucky I stayed with you guys. I think we're all lucky we stayed together.